definitely invested in that next generation of inspiring some courageous faith and so forth. And I'm really excited about your Influence Lab and learning more about that.
Well, that's part of what I'm doing through the Influence Lab as well, is bringing younger women who are just starting their careers in Hollywood alongside some of the ones that have been there. So they can mentor some of these talented, successful, or skilled women that are coming up through the ranks. And that's what I think God's called us to do too, as well, is to not just work with an older woman who's already established in their career and doing things, but to also help that younger generation. So I work quite a bit with younger girls who call me mom in Hollywood.
That's great. I mean, it's really great, and it's really what all of us should do. I mean, I encourage our audience, our listeners, those that are joining us to do that. If you're in a position where you've been through some of the ropes, God calls us to share our stories, to share the things we learned when we've tripped up, we've made mistakes, and things that we've gotten right.
I encourage people that, you know, there's an old tradition of being a patron of the arts, and the truth is anybody could be a patron, which simply means find a talented young filmmaker, a talented young musician, a talented young writer or an artist in your church or your community, and help them, support them a little bit, help pay for their tuition, help get them a job, or help support them so they can really pursue what God's called them to do. I think anybody, a housewife, a mom, a dad, anybody could be a patron today.
You're right.
And it really goes even beyond mentoring to help them financially to really pursue the dream that God's given them. And I think that's an incredible place to be.
Absolutely. Very well said. Now let's talk just a little bit about your most recent book.
Yes.
That you have.
One Big Thing, Discovering What You Were Born to Do.
I love it. I love the title. And really, do we ever really discover what we were born to do? Or does it change as we go along? But
it's funny. I worked so many years with nonprofit organizations, churches, ministries, and I discovered over those years that the ones that really broke through, that got noticed, that did remarkable work, that generated enormous support, are the ones who aren't, you know, average at a lot of things, but the ones who are extraordinary at one thing. And after so many years, I started saying, wait a minute, that applies to us. And I started looking at people, realizing that most people would admit they're pretty good at a lot of things, but very few of us could say we're extraordinary at one thing.
Right.
And in this incredibly distracted world that we live in, this hyper-competitive world, it's the people who are extraordinary at one thing that really stand out and break through.